Bruce, you couldn't write a better script as far as coming down to the four people we have bowling here tonight. And, of course, I made a few predictions. They're not on this sheet, but I did pick Kay Sutherland and Barry Sauer to win it all. Of course, they're here tonight in the finals. But they got their hands full with Eileen Graham, who bowled 219 the last time she was on, and Bill Black. What can we say about Bill? He bowled, I believe, 251. They had a four-string total of 470. Kay Sutherland was not at her best at 96 and 100. For a 196 total. I don't know, Kay, I missed some singles there and what have you, but I think I mentioned last week that Kay, if Eileen can stay with Kay, then there could be an upset here tonight. But Barry Sauer, what can you say about Barry? 139, 120 for 259. Their four-string total was 455. So if you want to be like Jimmy the Greek and pick a favorite here, you'd have to go with Eileen Graham and Bill Black by 15 pins.
Jack, when you play this game month after month to come down to one final game, when you get to that game, you've got to talk pressure. There's crackle in the air tonight. A lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation, but there's a lot of pressure on these guys performing here tonight. There's going to be one winner and one loser, and the loser is going to lose somewhere in the vicinity of $400. That is the difference.
That's right, Bruce. I think the winning first place tonight is $700, and then you drop all the way down to second is $300, which is not a bad Christmas party, really. But if you look at Barry Sauer, I got to give him the edge as far as competition. He's a young bowler. He's bowled 663 for five strings qualifying. He's been in a lot of competition. Bill Black has been in the competition, but not in what we call the prime competition. I'm looking at the provincial, the Maritime Main, and a few major tournaments. So I'm going to lean a little bit towards Kay Sutherland and Barry Sauer.
Okay, Eileen Graham and Bill Black going against Kay Sutherland and Barry Sauer. And I got to tell you, Jack, that just before the show, on two occasions, Bill Black came up to me and said, what was Carol Jack's high single in this? Was 180, wasn't it? So maybe he's going to take aim at that. Anyway, that's the situation then. A one-shot deal here tonight. We're going to declare a champion in about an hour's time. Right now, let's let the bowlers take their warm-up throws and have a look at their form. And for the fifth time in this competition, Eileen Graham will throw a warm-up frame. Jack, you've had a chance to see her perform now 4 different shows. This will be her last performance here tonight in this particular competition.
Well, Bruce, you're right. This is not a repeat, but Eileen's been really bowling well, and I'd like to see her bowl as well as she did last week. She had 109, 110 for a 219 total. Eileen is a type of bowler, Bruce, that's straight down the alley, gets it out about 4 or 5 feet. And when she's on her game, she's very deadly. And I just like to see Eileen bowl good here tonight. She's in the championship and started her before we went on the air. And she said it's just happy to be here. She said it's too bad there's got to be a loser tonight.
Well, that's about the size of it, isn't it, Jack? That is Eileen Graham, then. She is a lead-off half of the Eileen Graham-Bill Black combination. This is the Reverend Mr. Black.
Yes, and he's got his wallet, folks. We'll give you another shot of that wallet. It's a little thin tonight. He must have been to the bank today because I think he mentioned to you at the opening of the show, he asked you what Carol Jack's single was, a 180. And Bill's a very determined Cape Brettoner. He's from Brit, or I should say New Waterford. Very smooth. And we mentioned last week, Bruce, when they were bowling against Carol and Chris, that Bill is the type of individual that when he gets a mark, he can string about 4 or 5 in a row. He's very accurate, very smooth. And he knows the bowling game very, very well.
Bill Black carrying the colors tonight of Lakeland Trophies. That is Bill Black, then. Well, you've had a look at the Graham Black team. Now let's take a look at their competition. The opposition for tonight in this championship match. To lead it off with her warm-up throws is Kay Sutherland.
Well, Kay, her last performance on, Bruce, was not very good, and I was watching her warm up. She's throwing the ball very, very well, and if Kay's got her second ball working tonight, this could be a blowout. I think the difference is going to boil down between Kay and Eileen. It's a very, very close match between Bill Black and Barry Sauer, but I think if Kay gets her ball working, that Eileen's going to have her hands full. Okay, there you have a chance to see Kay Sutherland. And last but certainly not least is Barry Sauer. It's hard to believe that Barry's only been bowling for 8 years, Bruce. He's got a good temperament for the game. I have yet to see the guy get rattled. He does get rattled in the sense of missing a break or something like that, but he's got a very, very good temperament off the alley, says on the lanes. He's got a lot of spin on the ball. He's the type of individual that when he's down on the sides, he gets lots of action. very accurate, and if he can stay with Bill Black tonight, they should win it.
Barry Soward, then. The situation simple. Eileen Graham and Bill Black going against Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward. 2 strings. The highest pinfall, of course, will be the championship. We should point out at this time, Jack, should we have a tie tonight, these teams will have to come back again next week and do it all over again, and ties certainly not beyond the realm of possibility. That's the situation, and let's get to the action. We take a look at Eileen Graham and Kay Sutherland. It'll be Sutherland on the right-hand side and Graham on the left. Good crowd on here at here at Paisley Lanes and Dartmouth to take this one in. And why not? It's the final.
Super crowd, Bruce. And we might say that there's a lot of people bowling tonight, too.
Yep.
We got that diamond draw, I believe, in a couple of weeks.
Next week, we'll be doing our diamond draw, giving away 3 diamond rings. That's the first half of that draw. We'll do it again on January the 2nd. Next week's show, we'll have the draw for 3 diamond rings. All part of the Paisley $2.99 promotions. That's a good clean 10 for Kay Sutherland to start off. Eileen Graham will settle for the 8. Almost 9.
That was a good move there by Eileen, Bruce. You seen that deadwood coming out of the gutter there, rolling towards the pin. She did not press the button, and she was waiting to see if that deadwood would knock the pin down. If she hadn't pressed the button and the pin fell, she gets an 8.
Yeah. Kay Sutherland, good hit there. 8, 9, almost 10. Tailor-made spare situation. Now, Eileen Graham, that's her target. He too hits well. Only got 5, Jack. Could have got a lot more. Now, Kay Sutherland. Got it. Kay Sutherland picks up the first mark. That's coming in her second frame. What about this shot, Jack?
Well, I was Eileen. I'd play the 2 pins over on the right and try and hit the end of the deadwood. Now, she went the other way.
Oh, came close.
But if she hits right down on the 2 pins in the end of the wood there, Bruce, it should swing over to that side that she had the 2 pins on.
Okay. Graham here will settle for a 9. Oh, we've had the chance to see Eileen Graham and Kay Sutherland in actual competition here. Graham getting the 17. Sutherland's at 20 and open with the spare. Now, let's take a look at the men. On the right-hand side, that's Barry Soward. On the left is Bill Black. Soward here.
Well, these are two bowlers here, Bruce, that know one another very, very well. And I'd like to see this match go down to the last 2 boxes.
Just all surprised if it did, Jack. Both men off the front pin. Bill Black gets a 7-pin break. Soward got the 5, but they're bunched. Boy, look out. Wood fell right in between, Jack. But he made it close. Now Bill Black looking for spare. Oh, got the top one.
Good shot there by Bill, Bruce, but it was just a little fine.
Soward now for 10, settles for 9. Bill Black. 2, settle for 9.
You know, the loser tonight, Bruce, gets, I believe, $300. The winner gets $700, and I think these boys are you're gonna see a little pressure probably develop the first 4 boxes. And after that, I think you're gonna see them open up.
Yep, feel it myself. Talk about pressure. How'd you like to be throwing for $988? That's what your pick your partner is worth. That's the jackpot, $988. 10 o'clock here at Paisley Lanes. Of course, there are daily prizes, even if the jackpot doesn't go. That's got to go soon. Good try there by Soward. And a good there by Bill Black. He gets a good round of applause. 10 for Barry Soward. So Bill Black gets a mark. That's going to equalize his things as Kay Sutherland coming up will be open on the spare. Sutherland on the left-hand side. On the right is Eileen Graham. Competition so far, Eileen Graham has had 104, 93, 101, 105, 93, 98. Then last week, a 109 and a 110. Kay Sutherland picks up 5 on her spare. Sutherland got off to a great start. First week on the show had a 121 and a 122.
Good try there by Eileen.
Oh, great shot there by Kay Sutherland. Came very close. Following that first week, Sutherland came in with a 95, a 107, 116, 103, and a 96 and a 100. Right here gets 10. So rather through the first 3 frames, Kay has got 2 10s and the spare.
Good ball.
Sir, on that front pin, does not get a good break. That's twice, Jack. She's hit well, but did not score well. And Kay Sutherland perhaps should have got a bit more.
The second shot that Eileen's got here in alley 10, Bruce, she's got to almost hit that on the nose and hope for the best. It's a very difficult shot, but it's makeable.
Here it is, off to the left a bit. Tough shot here for Kay Sutherland, too. Give it a try. Talking about scores, Jack, and big scores. Get that Baisley mug out. We got to raise it in Jimmy Hinch's direction. Bowling in the Fun Bunch League here. He rolled a 159, follow that up with a 159, and then a 124 for a booming 442.
Fantastic bowling there, Bruce.
Yep. Back-to-back 159s for Jimmy. Now, Bill Black on the right-hand side, open on the spare, gets 6, looks for more, gets 7 now, while Barry Soward punches through. Black picked up 7 on the spare. It's got a pretty good spare chance here. That's good. Oh,
great shot.
All around it.
Good shot there by Bill Black.
Settles for a 9. Now Barry Soward punched off another pin, got a 6. I dare to predict, Jack, you will not see another 6 from Barry Soward tonight. That's unusual.
Well, he's on the front pin tonight, Bruce, and normally we see Barry at his best. He's on the sides, and his second ball is really working well. So I think he stays with the front pin. He's going to get some good breaks.
Now Soward. Black has got the 5 pins, but of course they're bunched. Here's the shot. Nope. Barry Soward now with Peter Wood to work with. No.
He was on the object pin.
Yep. They're playing a little tough right now. The 9 for Bill Black. Barry Soward. Tag 8. Well, interesting opening, Jack. You talked about butterflies, perhaps a little nervousness. Maybe. But then, again, maybe not. Not bowling all that well. Eileen Grain and Bill Black are not bowling all that bad. Or not. They're Eileen Grain, Bill Black. They go against Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward. Let's go to the scoreboard and check out the score.
Eileen Graham's at 34 for 4. She's got 2 9s and 2 8s. She's hit the head pin, Bruce, I think 2 or 3 times in the first 4 boxes, and she deserves a lot better than what she's getting. But if she stays with it, she's going to get her spares and strikes before the night's over. She's at 34. Bill Black, who got a key spear there in the second box. He's got 3 9s and a spear with 7 on it. He's at 44. He's hit some good shots that should have gone. He's consistently on the front pin. He's at 44. Their 8-box total is 78. Kay Sutherland, she got a beautiful spear there in the second box at 5 on. It's got 2 10s and a 9. She's at 44. She's hitting well. I think her second ball looks a lot better than she did the last time she was on, but she's at 44. Barry Soward, who seems to be on the front pin tonight, and normally he's down the sides, and the second ball just seems to clean him out of there, and he gets a lot of the spears in the run of the game. He's at 33. He's not hitting very well, Bruce, but that 6 and 8 he has there are both kingpin hits, or headpin hits, I should say, and he's 7 under par at 33. Their 8-box total is 77. So we have Eileen Graham and Bill Black leading by 1 pin over Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward at 8 boxes.
Don't want to point the finger, Jack, but I got to be surprised at that 33 by Barry Soward. Slow start, but boy, is he capable of stringing them out. Let's see what happens. Go back to the action once again. Take a look at Eileen Graham and Kay Sutherland. It'll be Sutherland on the right-hand side and Graham on the left. Kay Sutherland after an excellent start, 44 with the first 4. Eileen Graham here punched out a couple on the right-hand side. Looks pretty good. Oh, great try.
Another great shot there by Kay.
Oh, Eileen Green found that hole. Now she's got a pressure shot. There's a good-looking 10. This is the shot of Eileen Green. And this is pressure, Jack.
What you got to do here, Bruce, she's got to play it on the left. She's got to go left to the front pin and try and get a 7 or 8 or this.
Here's the shot. She's going to get a 6, Jack. But she didn't go down that hole again.
No, she was making sure of that. She was going to play that shot left.
Jack, I would have passed out on that shot. I don't think I could have taken it.
Someone said you took a shot on the jaw today from Leonard.
Well, Sugar Ray. 7-pin break there for Sutherland. Good hit there by Eileen Graham.
She's got to get some help here, Bruce, from that deadwood.
This is for spare. Looks good. Yes.
Great shot.
Okay, Sutherland gets her second spare. Now, Eileen Graham's got a pretty good chance, Jack. She has to be careful, though, doesn't she?
Well, she hits it around the red band. It should go. She can't go too high on this. Right around the red band should take it.
There it is. Looks high.
Too high.
Graham will go after those 2 pins. And gets both. Now back to the men. Barry Sauer on the right-hand side, Bill Black on the left. Shot on that front pin, gets 6, but could have got more. Bill Black now. He hits real well, got 9, now 10. The case strike. So Bill Black gets the strike, the first strike of the evening. So he'll pick up the case of Coke. No matter what happens. We should mention, Jack, 10 for Barry Soward. Should mention that Carol Jack's 180 is a high single in this tournament. Carolyn Slonwhite's 129, the high single for the ladies.
A good 7-pin break there by Barry Sauer.
Good 7-pin break. Now let's see what Black can do on this strike. Off the front pin, got 7 so far. Oh! Sauer missed it there.
Well, that's 2 in a row that Barry's missed. That's fairly routine for him.
Oh!
God.
Bill Black was all around that pin. Both gentlemen settled for 9. Black picked up a big 9 on his strike. Back to the ladies. This time Eileen Green will bowl on the right-hand side, and Kate Sutherland will bowl on the left. Graham. That's 50 for 6. On the front pin. Good 8-pin break there. Kate Sutherland now. This is the shot that Eileen Graham was looking at. The wood rolling back out of the way could have been a great help, Jack. But it's going to be a little more difficult now.
That should do it. Oh, that deadwood right behind the 7.
Unbelievable.
That was a good shot there by Eileen.
Yep. So a 9 and a 9 for Kay Sutherland. So ladies ring up 9s. Jack, this is the final week of the Rothmans Mixed Doubles Championship. It'll be a couple of weeks before we start with our singles championship, both men's and women's. And qualifying is on for that 9. We'll tell you more about that in just a moment. But if you're wondering on to next week, tune in. We're going to drop those 3 diamond rings, among other things. It'll be a bowling special, Jack. Look at this.
A bonus special.
Bowling special, yep. So special, we're not sure what's going to be on. We're going to have some fun anyway. Tune in next week. Interesting shot here for Kay Sutherland.
On the front pin, she should have it.
Wood behind the helper. No,
Oh, hit it too good.
Yep, push it right through. Eileen Graham, there's her object pins right there. Gonna get one of them. And a 10 for Kay Sutherland. Black on the right-hand side of your screen. Soward on the left. Black hits well on the front pin. An 8-pin breaker. Boys, it's going to be tough to spare. Soward gets 6, but he has a much better spare chance. That is the target for Bill Black. He tried to scun that one, Jack. Barry Soward, he's got his, so Barry Soward picks up his first mark. Bill Black settled for the 8.
Well, that was a good hit there by Bill Black. Anytime you put a ball in the pocket like that and leave the 5 and 10 without wood, it's very demoralizing, Bruce. But Bill tried to make that shot there in the second ball, and then Barry turns around, shot he's hit a couple of times, and he spears it up.
Yep. Black here now. Just off the front pin, does get a 7-pin break. Barry Soward now is on the spare. Here it is. Bang! Hits well. Look at this. 7-pin break. Oh, great shot there by Bill Black and gets the spare. Now Barry Soward with wood to work with, Jack. This will go.
You got to play the 10-pin way on the end. Nope, not quite far enough.
And a 9 for Barry Soward. Well, we've completed 8 frames of 10 in this, the first string. And some interesting action showing up on the board. Eileen Graham and Bill Black against Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward. This to declare the champion in our Rothman's Mixed Doubles Championship. Let's go to the scoreboard now and Jack James.
Eileen Graham is at 68, Bruce, 12 under par, but she's spinning very well except for a 6-box she has in there in the 5th frame. But other than that, she's been hitting well, and I think what Eileen's got to do right now is stay with it. Her ball's going in good. She's got some terrible breaks up there, and I think if she just keeps on throwing the ball the way she is, we're going to hear from Eileen. She's at 68. Bill Black got 2 spares, 1 straight. He's at 90, 10 over par, and what can we say about Bill? He's getting better breaks off the sides than he is off the front end, even though he did with a piece of coke. He's at 90, 10 over par. Their 8-box total is 158. Kay Sutherland, who's at 88, 2 spares for 8 boxes. Pinning well, she's got 9 to 10s. Her ball is going in good. She's hit some good shots here that should have went, unfortunately they didn't go. She's at 88, 8 over par. Barry Soward, who got his first mark there in the 7th, got 7 on it. He's at 78, 2 under par. And I think you're going to hear something from Barry. He's just starting to get in the groove now, Bruce. He's putting a little body English into it. They're at 166. Or I should say Barry's at 78. Your team is at 166. So we have Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward after 8 boxes, leading by 8 pins.
8 pins, that's the difference then, Jack. We got to say this is a great match, but only because it's a championship match. The bowling hasn't been terrific. Looking at the scoreboard, we only have 6 marks and 48 boxes. But the mere fact that it's for all the marbles sort of more than makes up for that.
That's right.
Okay, Eileen Graham and Kay Sutherland are ready. Let's go back and watch them as they complete their first string. What was our difference again there, Jack?
The difference is 8 pins, Bruce, and Eileen and Bill are open on 1 mark, so we're going to have a very close game. Like you mentioned there, the scores aren't that high, Bruce, but the match is very close, and that's what you don't want to do. Kay just took out the middle, what they call 1 and 5.
And Eileen Graham gets a 6-pin break. Sutherland now has to go to work on one side. Pretty good.
It's a good out there by Kay.
Yeah. Eileen Graham now for spare. Had the right idea.
Just a little wide.
Okay, Kay. Okay, we'll settle for 7. Eileen Graham here can reduce the deficit to 5 pins. Nope. Remain at 6 then.
Almost like the match we had last week, Bruce. Tie game after 8 boxes, and I believe Bill Black went out with 4 marks in a row.
Yeah. Exciting. Kay Sutherland hits well here. 9-10. Now Eileen Graham gets half of it. Very timely for Kay Sutherland. An exciting strike, Jack, with those 2 corner pins both falling over at the last minute.
That's right, yeah.
That one made for television. Eileen Graham, he just misses. I think you're right about Barry Soward in the groove. Bearing on a 9. He could be just revving up the engine. Eileen Graham finished off with that 9. Kay Sutherland will now throw the bonus on her strike in the 10th frame. She's ready. So are the pins. There's the shot. Off to the left of the first one. I would dare suggest, Jack, you play this one well on the right-hand side.
I think she will.
So she's right on that front pin. Hit well, 9. That'll be her count on the strike. Real gutsy play there. $16 pins, the difference right now. As we approach the halfway mark, Bill Black on the right, on the left rather, Barry Soward on the right to finish off their first string. Soward gets 6 and leaves the diamond. That's 4. Diamond's got it. Barry Soward blasted that out of there. Now Bill Black. This is going to be a little tough, Jack.
I'm going to have to hit it up high. I got too low on it. You had to hit it up high, Bruce. The wood was on a slant. And hit it on the nose and turn the wood around and push it through.
7 for Bill Black. The Graham and Black, late in this first string, are digging a hole for themselves, Jack.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, things changing very quickly here. Barry Soward now, he's on that fair. He's got 9 on it. So, boy, they're starting to come on. Bill Black watches that scoreboard, punches out the middle. Now he's going to get that pin. No, that was a big one for him, Jack. It could not fall.
Just a big spear here for Barry.
Yeah.
He missed it.
Oh, just missed it the right-hand side.
I think he knew as soon as he let go of the ball, Bruce.
Bill Black here. On the right pin. Howard misses again, settled for the 9. He did finish strong, Bill Black, too. Oh, almost got 10 with that ball coming back on the plate, but he, too, will settle for 9. Well, we're at the halfway mark, then. And this is the final. The Rothman's Big Doubles Championship. Eileen Graham and Bill Black falling behind a little bit on Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward. To get the official update, let's bring it back once again to the scoreboard with Jack James.
Eileen Graham finished with 86, Bruce, without a mark. She didn't pin all that badly. She had 1 6 box in there, but Eileen had some good hits there, and she deserved a lot better than what was left on the lanes, and she finished up with 86, so we look for Eileen to have a few marks in this second string. Her partner, Bill Black, had 1 strike and 2 spears, finished with a fine 110. I know Bill was not happy with that. He hit some shots that didn't go, but at 110. Their 1 string total is 196. Kay Sutherland, who got that big strike there in the 10th frame, also to go along with that, had 2 spears. She finished up with a fine 114, and like I say, the matchup tonight, like I said at the opening of the show, Bruce, would be Eileen and Kay. If Eileen could stay close to Kay, then it would be a close match. But after the first string, Kay has her by, I believe, for 28 pins. She's at 114, Kay Sutherland. Barry Soward got two marks there in the last 4 boxes to finish up with 106. He missed a single pin there in the 10th frame. That was a very, very big mark. Finished up at 106. Their 2-team total is 220. So after the first string, we have Kay Sutherland, Barry Soward, leading Eileen Graham and Bill Black by 24 pins.
Amazing, you know, Jack, you come to the final. This is where you hope to really perform and put on that one big rush to get you to the championship. But Eileen Graham is back for her 5th performance. We're going through her 9th frame here. And that's the lowest she's ever scored on the show. It's at 86. And we got to say the same for Barry Soward. He's at 106, his 9th string, and that's the lowest he scored on the show. So it sort of offsets each other, 1 for each team. It's amazing sometimes just how it works out. Interesting match. 24 pins, you say, Jack, that's the difference? Well, we can call it 12 pins per pin. That's what Eileen Graham and Bill Black have to get back. If they want to get even, we're at the halfway mark. 1 string to go. And we'll declare a champion, barring, of course, a tie in this one. So let's get right back to the action and take a look at Eileen Graham and Kay Sutherland as they open their 2nd string. Well, here we go, Jack. The start of the 2nd in what should be the final string. After, 23 weeks and 1 string.
Well, 24 pins is like you mentioned. It's not very much. It's about 3.5 marks, but what ILEAN, Graham, and Bill Black got to do is get the first couple of marks.
No question. They got to get the jump on the opponents. If they don't, they would be in very, very big trouble. ILEAN Graham here.
Good shot.
She had the right idea. Now, Kay Sutherland. A little tough. Oh, boy, did she come close.
That was a good hit there by Kay.
Sure was. ILEAN Graham here. Oh, took one with the ball. The 9 and 10 for Kay Sutherland. So if you're counting, that's 25 pins the difference. Merrill Conrad, a 401, 143, a 129, and a 129. These 400s not becoming commonplace, Jack, but certainly becoming more regular.
Well, I know Carl has got a bad back, but he works for the Postal Canada, and not too often you're going to see Carl get a 400.
ILEAN Graham punching out those first 2 pins. Going to find the hole. She did, Jack, exactly what she did in the first place. That is really tough. And Kay Sutherland's real proud of him over there, too.
Well, both girls are in trouble here, Bruce. ILEAN's got a chance to come out of this with a bunch, but Kay is looking at a very bad way.
And Graham gets 6. And a 7 for Kay Sutherland. Well, it's another pin for the Sutherland SOWARD team. They lead by 26 now. Bill Black on the right-hand side of your screen. Hits real well.
Hey.
Got them all.
Oh.
Well, Bill Black starts off with a bang.
That looked like David Spicer throwing that ball down there when Bill got that strike, Bruce. SOWARD just misses that front pin. Cleans house. For Barry SOWARD. Bill Black's the guy that can make things happen, Jack. Well, I mean, as we mentioned, ILEAN and Bill has got to come out smoking, and that's where he likes to come out smoking with a big strike. If he throws a double here, this game is on.
There's the shot. Oh, boy, it's a close 9. Almost 10, but he set up perfectly for a spare.
Well, he's got to hit that around about the red band to get it, Bruce. Yeah. That's a tricky wood.
Oh, low. Oh, he's missed it on the right-hand side. Just getting by it. Well, big break there for the opposition.
That is a costly miss.
SOWARD. Right. Yep, no question. This time makes it good. Yeah, Bill Black. We'll think about that one for a while, Jack. He did get 9.
Well, that shot there could have...
now at about 16. Go ahead, Jack.
Excuse me, Bruce. That shot there could have be the difference between 300 and 700.
Dollars. Harold Jack rolled a 180 in this competition. Jack, I believe that was the very first week of competition, wasn't it, Carol Jack in the 180?
Exactly right, Bruce.
And I believe it was the second week that Carolyn Sloan-White rolled the 129.
That's right.
They are the high singles to beat. ILEAN Graham here on the left. Boy, she has not had much luck tonight. Into the left-hand side. Kay Sutherland. This is on the left-hand side. ILEAN Graham here. Gets her 10. Jack, I make the score. Now, this is very unofficial. Down to about 13 pins in the difference.
Well, you could be right, Bruce, because I haven't been keeping track of it, but...
Black and Graham have been kind of gnawing away a little bit.
Good ball.
Oh, great ball. The 8-pin break there. Now ILEAN Graham. On that front pin, getting some pretty good action.
Going for a first mark, Bruce, and I'll say she's got a spare chance here. It's a good shot. We'll come back to it, but it's a tough one.
Playing the wood and got it. Kay Sutherland. Played the wood, the ball off the wood, took the 2 pins.
She's got to play the 10 pin here, the one way over the far right. She hits just the pin, she should get it.
Okay, roll that wood across.
She's going for it.
It's a shot.
Oh, very, very good try.
Had the right idea. That was a big mark for Kay Sutherland, Jack. Looked like she had missed it. Came off the wood, and the ball rather caught the 2 pins. Graham. Settled for the 8 there. Men back up now. Neither men open. Barry Soward on the right-hand side, Bill Black on the left. This is Soward. Makes things happen, doesn't he, when it goes down there?
Well, he didn't try to overthrow that ball, Bruce. He sort of took a little bit off it and eased it in there, and he's got an excellent spear chance here, which should be no problem for Barry Soward. He's got wood in behind.
Shot. Yes. Now Bill Black under a little pressure to make this one. The shot. No. So everything that Graham and Black had gotten back is starting to slip away again.
Well, that was a good spear chance here by Bill Black, but I think he just played the wrong end on that, Bruce. He's got to play the lower end to push the deadwood into the 2 pins. The ball takes a single.
Now Soward here on the right is open on the spare. There it is. Looks good. 7, now 8. Got 8 there, and we'll have a pretty good spare chance, too, coming off the wood. Bill Black. Well,
no
bang,
hesitation.
They go down in a hurry.
Now we get the shot with Barry here. He's got to hit this above the red band. The ball should come back and take it.
Oh,
right off the nose. Great shot.
Yep, a couple of great shots. This match warming up. Going to go to the scoreboard now and take a look at this after the first 4 frames, 16 in total if you're counting the first string, with 6 frames to count. This is the final. Eileen Graham and Bill Black against Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward for the championship. Let's go to the scoreboard and check things out with Jack.
Well, Eileen Graham after 4 boxes, 33, Bruce, but she deserves a lot better than that. She's 7 under par, and I can't believe that she hasn't had a mark yet. But, we got a change in the scoreboard there. Carol McKenzie's making a change.
That'll rattle you now, won't it, Jack?
I was wondering what was going on there, but that was our good old scorekeeper, Carol McKenzie. Eileen Graham is at 33. Bill Black, who's got 2 strikes, and he should actually have 2 spears to go along with it, Bruce. One bad shot he had there in the 2nd frame. He missed that 9-pin break with all kinds of wood. Then he come back with another good 7-pin break, which I thought he played wrong and ended up with a 9, but he's at 38. Their 14-box total, or I'm sorry, their 4-box total is 81. Kay, who's open on a big spear there in the 4th frame, has 1 10 and 2 7s, and I think Kay is on her way. She's had 3 marks in the first string, so Kay's at 34 and open. Barry Soward, who we just corrected there at 35, he's got 2 marks in a row, and Barry can string them out here. He's at 45. Their 4-box total is 79, so Eileen Graham and Bill Black picked up 2 pins, but after 14 boxes, we have Kay Sutherland, Barry Soward leading Eileen Graham and Bill Black by 22 pins.
22 pins, but it's going to be interesting, Jack. The 3 of the 4 bowlers are open when they come up with Bill Black on the strike and both Sutherland and Soward on the spares, so that could change things quite drastically. Let's go back to the action then. Take a look at Eileen Graham and Kay Sutherland. And it's getting a little dicey, Jack. 6 boxes per bowler to come. Bill Black flaps the hands, does a little cheerleading back there for his partner, Eileen Graham. 22 pins. That's the difference. Graham off to the right-hand side, does pick up half off the nose. Now, Kay Sutherland on the spare. Got but 4 on that, Jack. I'd like to have more, I'm sure.
Good shot.
Oh, Jack, she's finding that ball.
The ball is breaking quite a bit tonight, Bruce. Normally it doesn't break that much, but some ungodly reason her ball is breaking very sharply to the right tonight.
A pressure shot here. It's their 3rd ball. Plays it to the crowd. Comes out of it with an 8. Netherlands, she too will settle for an 8. So nothing gained there, except Eileen Graham and Bill Black need to pick up 22 pins every time a frame goes by without gaining something. It's going to make it that much more difficult. Let's see what happens here. Eileen Graham. pretty good action there. Now Kay Sutherland, let's see what she can do. Hits on that front pin. 8-pin break, but ooh,
not bad. Both girls got good opportunity here, Bruce, for spares. And this shot here that Eileen we're looking at right now, the 5, 7, and 8. You got to be a little careful with that. You got to hit it down the end of the wood to get it. She's too wide.
Yep. Right on, Jack. Now, what about this shot?
This shot here, if Kay hits it on the inside, she should get it.
It is.
She hit it on the nose.
Yep, caught the wood, nothing went. Graham looking for 10. Got 10. Kay Sutherland for 10. Give it a go. Picked up 9. 21 pins the difference. The men come out, Bill Black on the right, and Barry Soward on the left. Black is open on the strike. Soward is open on the spare, so anything could happen here.
That's right. There's 26 pins, Bruce, and that could be a double.
Oh, boy, he hit well. Good hit also by Barry Soward. Soward scores 8 on his spare. 6 so far for Bill Black.
Good shot.
Oh, ooh, came close, got 9. 9 for Black on the strike. 9 in the frame. 19 pins unofficially, Jack. So far,
I think it's 25, Bruce.
I'm going to fire my accountant, Jack.
I make it 25.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
But that was the type of shot that Barry had. We didn't get a chance to comment on it. Both these boys are bowling very, very quick tonight. He knew he had a bad deadwood there, and he was trying to hit it on the nose.
Well, Black, quick 9-pin break. And Barry Soward hits well also. These guys are really going head-to-head here.
This is a big spear here for Bill Black.
Yep.
He's got it.
No question. Now Barry Soward got a fair chance here. There it is. Oh, came close. Barry Soward blasts that thing up there, gets his 10. So the ladies are going to come back up. They're going to bowl through frames 7 and 8. Neither are open. Eileen Graham at 51. Kay Sutherland at 55. Sutherland on the right, Graham on the left. 24 pins. That's the difference. His official scoreboard. Eileen Graham again off to the right-hand side, Jack.
The type of shot Kay's got here, Bruce. She's got to hit it high on the nose. The wood that's way over on the right there. And this could go. Right about there.
Looks pretty good. Oh, that
great shot.
Lost its momentum all of a sudden, Jack. It was heading toward the pin. Good shot by Eileen Graham. He gave that a chance. Kay Sutherland takes 9. Eileen Graham.
Big 2 pins here for Eileen.
Yeah. Got him. Well, remains at 24, but time is running out for Eileen Graham and Bill Black.
Well, you know, talking about Eileen Graham, Bruce, she doesn't have a mark yet in 17 boxes, and I think she's really trying really hard up there, and I think she relaxed for just the first ball and just let it do its work. She'll get a mark.
Good point, Jack. Eileen Graham, or at least Kay Sutherland. Spin break after punching up the middle. Graham this time on the left-hand side. Struggling to find that front pin.
Yes, she is.
Oh, good try. Kay Sutherland. Now Eileen Graham.
Great shot.
Boy.
She was down on her knees in that one, Bruce.
Yeah, wanted that one bad. Sutherland keeps the pressure on by getting her 10. And the Graham, no, she'll have to take the 9. Well, the men are back up now. Bill Black on the left-hand side of your screen is open on the spare.
Bruce, this is a good match. We got 25 pins. We got Bill Black and Eileen Graham are down 25, but they're open on the mark. We're going to have a good finish.
Oh, Barry Soward hits real well, but what a tough 8-pin break. Wow. That's what Bill Black can do in the spare. Pretty good. Oh, would have liked to have something fall when that wood came dancing through. Barry Soward for spare. Give it a try.
This shot that Bill's got, I'd almost play that deadwood inside.
Goes the other way.
That's how much I know.
What a great shot. That was truly a great spare, Jack.
That was a great spear,
way.
Bruce, because you know why it was a great spear? Because it was a 5, 7, and 8. Super sharp.
What do we got now? 17 the difference, Jack?
I think you're just about right on target.
Wow.
I think you got her, Bruce.
Captain's got his job back. You're right, Jack. This is getting interesting.
This is a very good match. This is the way you like to have it. They're bowling for $1,000, and the losers get 3.
Oh, Barry Soward. Hey, he had something to say about this. That is exactly what Bill Black would like to do right now.
What Bill's got to do is load this up and get another mark.
There it is. He's on that front pin. It's pretty good.
And that's not stomping Tom Connors up there either.
No.
That was Bill's foot.
Well, he's got a spare chance. Got to have this, though. He got it.
This is exciting, Bruce. Very exciting match.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we're going to go back to the scoreboard. Just kind of back off here and try to relax a minute to catch our breath, because this is getting very, very exciting. Eileen Graham and Bill Black against Kay Sutherland, Barry Soward for all the marbles. This is it. They've got 2 frames per bowler to come, but let's go to the scoreboard and get the official update with Jack before we see the finale.
Eileen Graham's at 69 for 8 boxes, Bruce, and she's bowled 18 boxes. She doesn't have a mark, and I'll tell you, if she is going to get a mark, she best get one in these last 2 boxes, because this match is tightened up considerably. She's at 69, and she's pinning very, very well. She has a 6 in each string, but other than that, Eileen is bowling well, and I think the pressure is just a little great for her, but her second ball is working good. She should have had that spare chance here in the 8th box. She hit it well, but left 1 pin. She's at 69. Bill Black is stringing them out. He's got 2 strikes and 3 spares. He's at 110. In my books, that's 30 pins over par, Bruce, and open on a spare. Their 18 box total is 179. Kay Sutherland's at 74 for 8, 6 under par with 1 mark. Kay has been hitting well. She's been punching out a little bit this second string, but she's pinning well. She's got a couple 7s in there, but they were tough 7s. She was on the front pin. She's at 74. Barry Soward got a big key strike there in the 9th frame, or 8th frame, I'm sorry. He's at 91. Barry's been hitting very well. He's 11 over par. Their 18 box total is 165. Now, what's going to bring this match home, Bruce, is that Eileen Graham and Bill Black are down 10 pins to Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward, but Bill is open on a spare, and Barry's open on a strike.
Thought you put it well, Jack, when you said it's $1,000 up for grabs. The loser will get only 3, and that is the situation. We should mention quickly, if you're a bowler and would like to take part in this type of competition and have a chance at some of that cash, we do have qualifying on now at Paisley Lane's Fine Street, Dartmouth, for our next series. It's a men's singles and a women's singles run together, men against men, women against women. And the qualifying is on now. We're accepting, 4 men, 4 women per week. And we've got roughly just a couple of weeks to go for that qualifying. So drop by and pick up all the details and give it a try. Right now, let's get back to the action. Eileen Graham and Kay Sutherland. Well, this is it.
Well, Bruce,
Eileen Graham on the right and Kay Sutherland on the left.
tell me who you're betting on.
Whoa, boy, I tell you. Lucky Dan.
We couldn't write a better script, Bruce. This is a fantastic finish, and I'll kid you not, we got to thank Rothmans and our scorekeeper, Carol McKenzie, and yourself, the staff here at Baisies for doing a fine job, and here we have the 2 mixed teams coming down to the wire in a fantastic finish.
Yep. Eileen Graham hit real well on that front pin. Perhaps could have gotten more. Oh, punched out 1 there. This is not the time for that, she's saying. Kay Sutherland, dropped 4 in a hurry, but couldn't get that 5th one in the corner. A pressure shot here now for Eileen Graham.
She's got to get 2 or 3, Bruce.
Yep. There it is. No, she found the hole. Well, yes, no, no. Well, that's a tough 5 there for Eileen Graham, Jack. Kay Sutherland gets the 10. So 15, the difference.
Bad 5 box there for Eileen, and I know she's aware of it, Bruce. I don't want to talk too loud here because they can hear us. She's got to sink it in there deep.
Yeah. Off to the left. Now, Kay Sutherland. She settles things right here. Hits real well. Gets 8. Good 8-pin break for Kay Sutherland. No pressure shot here for Eileen Graham. Tripped the foul line, Jack.
Well, it's okay. She didn't knock anything down, and this is a big mark here for Kay.
Yeah,
she's missed
it all.
Oh, I thought that ball was wide, and she just nicked it. Good shot there by
That
Kate.
could have done it. Eileen Graham gets 8 out of that. Actually, she came out of that pretty good. And a 9 for 16 pins. That's the difference. As Bill Black and Barry Soward go head-to-head. Black open on the spare, Soward on the strike. Bill Black. Got to pick up 16 pins the next 2 frames. We're hit real well. Got 9. Barry Soward punch.
This game is not over.
Whoa.
Trying to get an official count here, Bruce. You carry on, and I'll try and figure this out.
Bill Black's got to be careful here with that wood. You can see that pin, and we want to go after the pin only. He's got it. Now, Barry Soward. Barry Soward, wood coming back, picked up an extra pin there. He got 7 on the strike. Black got 9 on his spare, and Black is open. Barry Soward here takes a 9. Got an official count here, Jack?
Well, unofficially, I have it 13 pins in favor of Barry Soward and Kay Sutherland, and Bill Black is open on a mark. So I make it 13 pins, Bruce, and Bill is open coming down the last box here, so he's going to have to get another mark.
Score big here. Here's the shot by Bill Black. Left to the left, to the right. Left. Does have a spare chance.
He needs this to win.
So we got 6 there. That makes it 7, doesn't it? Needs a mark right
good.
there. Oh, Jackie's got it. Incredible. Just incredible. Now Barry Soward, a pressure shot. Oh. Missed his, Jack. This is just
what Barry?
Incredible finish.
I make it 7 pins. Barry's 7.
Big shot for Barry.
Oh, good 9.
Almost got them both. So Jack,
and we just hope the cameraman keeps it 7 to win.
7 to win. That's the official count. 6 will tie. Remember, if there is a tie, they come back next week to do it all over again. What a pressure shot for Bill Black here. Remember, 6 to tie on this one ball. 7 to win it all.
He's all by himself.
You hush over the crowd. Here's the shot. Jackie's got 6. We've got a tie game. Incredible.
Jack James, just an incredible finish. The script was produced in Hollywood. We performed it here tonight, but this was just an incredible finish. We ended in a tie, and as we said off the top of the show, should the two teams tie tonight, they'll have to come back and bowl the 2 strings again next week, do it all over again, and that's the situation we have.
Well, you're absolutely right, Bruce, and, you know, I mean, it was just a fantastic finish. I mean, I know a lot of these people that watch our show also watch football, and they see these fantastic finishes, and like you say, you couldn't write it any better.
No. I want to talk to the bowlers, both teams tonight, of course. I'm a Red Kay Sutherland and Barry Soward. And this has to be disappointing for you. It looked like you had things just about sewed up, but it's a game of bowling, isn't it?
Yeah, it looked pretty good there for a while. I don't know what happened.
Well, I guess that's the way it goes. You have to give credit to the other team, I suppose. They came back and got the job done when they had to get it done.
Yes, they did well. Yeah.
For you, Barry Soward, just before we went on, you said you felt you didn't bowl that well tonight, but you guys had things in command pretty much until the final frame.
Well, I was punching the best part of the night, and I just said when I got up in the strike where we were up 20 pins, I said if I hit the front one and get a break, it's going to be our game, and I hit the front one and didn't get the break. That changed the game.
Well, it certainly has made it interesting for our viewers. There's no question about that, perhaps at your expense, but we look forward to seeing you both back again next week. You got another week to think about this, and we'll try and decide again next week.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Well, Jack, there's our 2 winners, and you've got our 2 winners on the other side.
Thanks, Bruce. Well, Eileen, it's not too often I see you bowl 2 strings and you don't have a mark, and I don't want to repeat your scores, but I know you're thankful to your partner. You're going to be back here next week. We're going to do it all over again, and there's quite a difference in the prize money. You're going from 700 first place to 300 for second, and I know you like to bowl a lot better.
Definitely would like to bowl a lot better. That was absolutely disgusting.
Were you nervous up there tonight?
Scared silly.
Scared silly. Well, that's a little different. At least you're honest, Eileen, and I know that you will not bowl an 86 and an 82 next week, and it's not nothing to be ashamed of. I thought you hit a lot better than what you indicated here on the score sheet, but however, we'll see you next week.
Okay, thanks.
Bill, what can we say about you? You went out with, I believe, 5 marks, or I'm sorry, 5 marks in a row. You had 2 strikes. You were on a spare. You knew what you were down. I believe the camera got you there to find out how many pins you were down, and I think Bruce or I, made the comment you were down 7 pins. You got 6 on the mark for a fine string of 151 and 110 the first string for a total of 261, but I think you're happy to be going back next week.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely happy. Soward's a tough man, and if he had got the breaks that I got, I'd have been snowed under by now.
Well, Barry was throwing a good ball. I thought he was punching out a little bit, and I thought that you were getting a few breaks off the sides. Now, your second ball was working good tonight.
Second ball was working good, and occasionally I hit fairly well on the first ball. Got a couple of strikes there to prove that.
Well, it's quite obvious here, Bill, that you had 2 strikes and you got 9 on 1 spare, so your first ball was working good, too.
Yeah, I was getting in there. Glad to come back next week, try it all over again.
Okay, we wish you all the best.
Well, Jack, I'm sure that our microphones are too far away from the large crowd here at Basie Lanes, but if they could pick it up, it's just a steady buzz. No one can believe that this really happened in such dramatic fashion. Bill Black getting that 6 on the spare to tie the game, and it just happened so quickly. I think everybody was stunned for a minute, but that's the way it ended, and they're going to come back next week and do it again. We should mention, though, the qualifying is going on for our next series. It's a men's singles and a women's singles tournament run together. We're accepting 4 men and 4 women every week. We've got a couple more weeks to go, and then we'll be starting that series. So it should be interesting, but an exciting match tonight, Jack. You can't top this one, and now we've got the pleasure of looking forward to doing it again.
Bill Black came up,